Damon here with NLP Gym. Is coaching worth it? Does it work? Should you have a coach? My opinion on that is it kind of depends on what you want help with. I think there are certain things that we just have to figure out on our own. But often we could benefit from a coach, the right coach for the right thing that you're looking for. And the right timing. I've had good coaches, I've had bad coaches, I've had great coaches. I've had great coaches, but the timing was just wrong. I wasn't in the right place. I feel that way about books a lot of times. I will read a book and it doesn't do anything for me, and then go back and read it a few years later and suddenly it's the best book in the world. Coaches, I find, are kind of like that. What I think some indicators of a bad coach, someone who doesn't charge very much, to me that often says something about what they feel like their coaching is worth. And if they're struggling with that issue, that's probably not a good person to get to have for coaching. There are some people who are just getting started, so they might charge very little, and they might actually be pretty good at what they do. So this is not a hard and fast rule. And there's also, I've encountered really bad coaches who charge a lot of money for what they do. So that's not a hard and fast rule, but that would be a red flag for me. Bad coaches are the type of people who are going to try to massage you and help you feel better about your problems rather than help you solve them. Now, there is a definite market for this because there's a demand for it. There are people who do not really want to solve problems, and you've probably heard me say this if you follow my blog. There are people who just want you to help them turn the lights out and desensitize them to their problems and not actually solve them. This is not good, and it's not going to serve you in the long run. It will come back to bite you. Creating shadows like that to hide your problems and don't resolve them, and they will come back. Coaching should be about shining a light on your fear or fears so you can move forward, you can progress, you can overcome your fears, you can look at the obstacle and realize that the pathway is through the obstacle, not trying to avoid it. Coaches who help you do that, who will call you out on your excuses and tell you the truth and challenge you to be a better person and challenge you to move closer to the life you want to live and solving the problems and achieving the outcomes. That's the kind of coach you want. The other coaches, we should call them anesthesiologists. They're more about pain killing. And like I said, there are plenty of them because there is a demand for it. In rare cases, that might be appropriate, but in most cases, it's not. Even people who have problems that they can't do anything about, well, I would say that it's very rarely a problem that you can't really do anything about. There are some things that we don't have control over, but we always have control over our attitude, our mindsets, our own happiness. We always have control over that. No one can take that from us. And a good coach would help you guide you toward that rather than away from that. Check out our website, nlp-gym.com, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook for updates on upcoming trainings and contests and freebies that we have coming up. Take care.